Attention is Pennsylvania, where recently Newsmax hosted the primary candidates in our very own debate. It was a great debate. And with Tuesday's primary right around the corner, who will come out on top? Everybody is watching this race. And joining us now is Pennsylvania Senate candidate Carla Sands, who also served, by the way, as ambassador to Denmark under President Donald Trump. Ambassador, great to have you here on the show.
Great to be with you. I'm so happy to talk to you and your viewers. Thank you for having me on. I'm Carla Sands. I'm from Cumberland County in Pennsylvania, and I'm actually vetted. I'm a trusted conservative candidate. We've got a couple people in this race. Kathy Barnett, nobody knows who she is, and she's running on identity politics. We have Mitt Romney McCormick running in this race. He's China first because he made billions in China. And then we have Dr. Oz, and I call him a minnow, MAGA in name only, minnow, because Trump isn't on the ballot, he is, and he served in the Turkish military, not the U.S. military. I am the trusted conservative in this race, and I will always put Pennsylvania first. I haven't flip-flopped. I'm a pro-life, pro-First Amendment, pro-Second Amendment, constitutional conservative, and I'm an America First businesswoman and Christian and mom. I'm also an 8th generation Pennsylvanian, and my Pennsylvania ancestors fought in the American Revolution and in the Civil War. And as conservatives, this is our time to fight for the heart and soul of our great country, because I believe this is 1776, and the people in power right now, the radical Biden administration, are attempting to take away our constitutional rights, and we have to fight back, and we need America First congressmen and senators to do this.
Now, let me ask you, Carla, how do you plan to turn things around, though? Because it's a very competitive field, and as you just pointed out, things are really heated between all the different candidates. There's been a lot of barbs thrown out all different directions, and you're not there at the top of the polls. How are you going to move yourself up? Time is limited.
Time is limited, and Club for Growth just dumped $2 million behind someone who, when she talks about business, it sounds like Kamala Harris. It sounds like gobbledygook. She has no idea about business. I've actually run a very small business as a 3rd-generation doctor of chiropractic in my hometown with my dad, and then I've run a medium-sized business with a nationwide footprint and hundreds of employees. I'm the only candidate in this race ready on day one because I've worked to deter Russia and China, working with NATO and the Pentagon. I've worked to increase our trade with my team over 43% while I was the U.S. ambassador. So I'm ready in foreign policy, trade policy, defense policy, and this is a very serious time for our country, very serious time. I have a website, carlasands.com. I want you to go to it. Please find out information. Help us. We need your help. We need your support. And then follow me on social media. I am a trusted conservative vote, America First, in the Senate. And I'll do things like secure our border and build the wall and stop the invasion at the southern border and the record amount of fentanyl, the #1 killer of our youth. I'll work for curriculum transparency for the moms and dads and make sure that it's illegal to indoctrinate our children to hate each other and hate our great country. I'll also work so that we have peace around the world by electing in 2024 an America First president so that we have peace through strength and we stop the chaos and the danger of Russia continuing to make their progress of invasion with the corrupt and compromised Biden in the White House, and then China looking at Taiwan. Very dangerous times seeing this weak, compromised, and corrupt president Biden in the White House. And I will work to counter that along with other America First senators.
Carla, let me ask you, are you disappointed that you didn't get the endorsement from President Trump? Because you're really the only one in the race there. You were in the Trump administration. And by the way, you and I share two things in common. I was in the Girl Scouts also, by the way, and my mother's Danish. And I know that you were the ambassador there, to Denmark from the United States. Are you disappointed with the policies that you're talking about, but yet Dr. Oz got the president's very coveted, to have President Trump's endorsement?
Well, it sure would have made fundraising a lot easier, I think. But as a matter of fact, President Trump doesn't always get the best advice. I do have the honor of being the only person in this race that actually has done America First, that voters can count on, because we all have a public record. And you know what they say in sports, you are what your record says you are. Whether it's sharing our values, which Mehmet Oz doesn't, to not being from Pennsylvania like Mehmet and Kathy Barnett, we need a Pennsylvanian representing the people of Pennsylvania to turn around our great Commonwealth, because we haven't been trending in a good direction. We've been losing population and losing just now a congressional seat, even though we're #2 for the nation in our resources, especially energy resources. I'm calling for Operation Warp Speed to harvest and lay the pipes and move our domestic energy around our country and become energy dominant once again, and sell some to our allies so they don't have to buy Russian gas.
That would be a good thing.
Called it freedom gas.
All right. Well, Carla Sands, I wish you so much luck. We're running out of time here, but it's great to have you here.